I find that fear plays a huge role in the hesitation of taking the leap and actually doing ayahuasca. Just as I've been sharing my journey on social media, this my whole ceremony journey, lots of people are like, "Oh, I've been scared to do ayahuasca. Is it scary?" And really, there's nothing to fear. I personally think it's a lot worse to carry your inner toxicity and the things that are poisoning you from within throughout your life rather than just actually dealing with them and getting to the root of the problem and then freeing yourself from those cycles, from those patterns. And I mean, there hasn't been one death from ayahuasca, so we can just push that aside. Ayahuasca itself is not dangerous at all whatsoever. So, really, the only fear is in uncovering what is truly within.
So it sounds very, very trivial how people are scared to do ayahuasca. They're fearful of maybe going to a retreat and dedicating time to a retreat.
It really is so important to actually dedicate the time
yeah,
to
yeah,
come
yeah.
to a retreat. There's not a weekend fix. You really have to come and experience the whole thing, not just one ceremony, but at least three ceremonies. Four, in my opinion, was perfect. I could probably even do more because I enjoy it so much. And really, the environment here that they hold as well is all structured for you to receive healing. So they have yoga classes, they also have massage, the nutrient dense food. Everything plays a role in the overall healing of the pain body.
Yeah, that's right. So some of the participants actually had issues with fear and anxiety. Now, again, it sounds trivial. People are scared to do ayahuasca, they're fearful of it. However, ayahuasca is actually going to cure you of that fear and allow you to actually come deeper into yourself and find where that fear has stemmed from. Because it might
Hmm.
not be that you're scared just to do ayahuasca, you could be scared of actually taking a leap in many different avenues in life, and that fear is stopping you from becoming your true potential and becoming and realizing your true self-worth. um, Overall, the water here, everything you drink, eat is extremely, extremely clean. We drink spring water. I am very, very fussy when it comes to water. I have water machines, different filtration systems,
Me too.
distillers at home, because I know what they put in the tap water, and it's that's another video. But here it's fluoride free. It's mineralized water. The water's alive. It nourishes your body. The coconuts again are my favorite.
So hydrating.
So hydrating coconut water. The juices as well, extremely, extremely nourishing. Green juice, you got mango juices, and even the fruits. The breakfast is absolutely incredible.
Best breakfast I've ever had.
Yeah, breakfast is something to look forward to early in the morning.
My cells are vibrating. Honestly, after all of the meals, all of this cleansing, everything, my whole body just feels so good and so content, so fulfilled
Yeah,
in so many ways.
yeah, that's right. So it's not just the ayahuasca, and you go in somewhere just to maybe get a quick fix, drink some aya, and then that's that. It's an entire package.
Hmm.
You need the sun, the nature. You need the knowledge, wisdom, and intellect from the facilitators. You need
The
the
people,
workshop.
the community.
Yeah, you need to be in the workshops. You need to be bouncing ideas off people because they're mirrors for you. So you do one
Hmm.
ceremony, you do another workshop, you do another ceremony, and then you think, oh, in the ceremony, ayahuasca is actually showing you, and you can now
Yeah,
understand certain points that you couldn't before if you didn't do the workshops.
yeah.
So it's an entire package: the nutrition, the food, sharing the experience with the people. It's just something that I don't believe within myself that I will find anywhere else.
It basically just opens you up so that you're more receptive to the medicine, you're more receptive to the healing, and you're more receptive to your own self love and understanding that self love. And you take these lessons that you've learned from the experiences here and can reintegrate them into your life and literally just have a more fulfilled and satisfied life from here on out.
Now I feel so centered, so peaceful. We're going to be
Vibrant.
staying in the area for another 3 weeks because we're not
Hmm.
going straight back home into the work environment, and we've
Yeah.
still got a little bit to work on. And we're consistently getting these insights every single day because
Hmm.
Aya works for a while. As
Yeah.
long as you,
Stays in your system.
yeah, it stays in your system. As long as you keep up with the nutrition and looking after yourself,
Clean
then
diet.
it can go an extremely, extremely long way.
And there are multiple ways of purging. It's not just vomiting. Sometimes you go to the bathroom, but sometimes you purge in other ways. Like I personally, I didn't purge throughout the entire retreat. The only way that I purged was through yawning. I literally yawned probably like 1,000 times per ceremony. And every time I would open my mouth, it would widen to such an extent and it would stay open. And I would feel energies just coming out of my body and things that no longer served me, and basically myself opening up. And the purging in general, for the people who were purging, they understood that that was for them to clean out their system so that they could receive the messages and communication from Aya more clearly. We have so many toxic bodies in our body, and when you purge them, you no longer have them. So really, I was open to purging. I was like totally okay if that was the route that my body was going to take. But I think because I had cleansed myself and I had followed a specific dieta before I came here, I didn't need to purge physically. But purging physically is not something to fear. It really is not. Once you do it, it's a few minutes with, and you feel so much cleaner, so much better,
Hmm.
so much more centered.
Yeah, so none of us actually purged on a physical level of being
Yeah,
sick
he didn't either.
because we eat a very, very refined, I wouldn't even call it a diet, it's more or less a lifestyle,
Yeah,
plant-based. We don't eat death.
yeah. No
So
carcass.
ayahuasca will work on what you need first. So if your body is extremely, extremely toxic, livers, kidneys, ayahuasca will clean out your body first, your physical element first,
And
because
you
it,
want that.
yeah,
You want to be
you do
clean.
want that because the
Yeah.
physical is where it more or less starts,
Mhm.
in order to expand your consciousness and become more aware.
Mhm.
Because the physical, especially with ayahuasca, the ayahuasca will actually it needs to go a certain route. So if you have a dirty physical body, it will clean that out first. If your body isn't so bad, in my case, my main issues were in my psyche from a lot of stress, trauma recently, and also my emotional field. Ayahuasca will target those areas first. So the consciousness of the plant and the spirit of the plant knows what you need. And if you have a dirty body and you haven't been eating right or you haven't prepared well, it will go to that area first. Once that's lifted and that's been taken away from the physical, the ayahuasca can then go deeper onto other parts. So it's like a gradual process of digging, digging, digging in order to get to the root causes and just allow you to become the best person you can be and receive the information.
Mhm.